But if you're trying to get into paid ads, then I'll give you two little frameworks that have worked really well for me. All right. So number one, and this is a new one, which is absolutely murdering it for us, is what I'll call organic plus CTA. Very complicated. All right. So what is organic plus CTA? It's you have whatever organic content you make. Some content does better than others, provided you make organic content relevant to the stuff you sell, which, by the way, probably a good idea. You make your content and then you find the good ones. And then all you do is you add a call to action at the end that sends people to your thing. And we already know it works because we've already tried it. And so you get to have all these test shots on goal that cost you nothing by simply making the content. And then you just let the algorithm tell you what people already like and they engage with and they share and they click, they get past the hook. And then you just say, oh, I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to turn it into something that feeds my business in a more scalable way because I'm not going to rely on the platform to just give it to people for free, which is great. But I also can't really add a longer call to action because it would tank the effectiveness of the clip. But if I put it at the beginning and then I pay the platform, then they're happy to display it because they were already happy to display it for free. So why wouldn't they want to display it in exchange for money? And then we can add our very simple call to action at the end for some sort of thing, which I'll get to in a second. Now, the second kind of way of thinking about this, like this one's by far the easiest. If you can do this, do it. Now, if you're like, okay, I don't have enough organic or, I just need to, quickly make ads directly, then this is the framework that I would use. So I have hook plus meet plus CTA. All right. So I'm going to break down each of these really quickly. So from a hooks perspective, what I do is I still look at the best performing organic and the best performing ads across all industries. So this is one where you don't need to stick to your industry. You might find a hook that works exceptionally well in finance, and it works really well for hotels too, right? Provided it doesn't actually say finance in it. And so you'll see that hooks just convert across way different audiences because it just draws attention. And so the first thing I'll look at is hooks. And this is by far the 80% of the ad. And you're like, wait, but they're so short. And they're still the most important. So we should just be thankful. It's crazy. It's like people have a hard time accepting that something short could be more meaningful than something long because it takes more work. Like, would you prefer that the thing that means the most is actually really hard and long to do? No, right? Like the fact that hooks are short is a gift from God for advertisers that we can actually have the most important thing, not require a ton of work. Now, if you want to be smart about it, it should require work because you're going to do that work in the research or the pre-search before you record this. So for here, I would have at least 50 plus hooks. Now you're like 50 plus hooks. Yeah, you're probably not making nearly enough ads. And I don't care what your spend is. Like if you're spending $10,000 a month, $100,000 a month, you can never have too many ads. I'll just say that you can never have too many ads. You just give the algorithm more things to pick from to find the winners. Now, the meat, I'm going to give you a different framework that I haven't talked about much lately. And so I'm going to break it down for you right here. All right.